Hello my friends, welcome back to my crafty desk. Sandra here at Blossom and Inspire, and boy am I inspired. This is some Halloween stuff, so this is just my funny little head, just for my little inspiration. He just keeps me company. Here's my palette. I'm gonna go ahead of yarn, my yarn palette. I decided I'm gonna make tassels for the kids. They're gonna be fun. So I put one together. This is actually two. This is 12 inches of, approximately maybe a little over 12 inches in length. I'm going to cut it in half, so it'll be two 6-inch pieces. So then it'll be like, like that, which is still a nice tassel. They can put it on their backpacks, they can hang it in their room, they can do whatever they want. But this is everything that I pulled together from this palette of yarn. I've got all different textures of different yarns, different pieces, colors, and I put these all together. This one was a multicolored one, and I took some from each color and I added it in there. I also put a little bit of this on that tassel. This fuzzy one right here, this is all I have, so they only get one piece of this in there, but it's all it needs. I've got some of this floating around in there, and I've got some of this one to lighten it up. Let me see what I do with my tassel. I already lost it. So just to bring my tassel back into the focus here. All those colors work really, really well with each other. They all look good. And it brings a little bit of brightness in there. So what I'm going to do for the topper, and I also have this piece of these laces here that I've trimmed up that I'm going to use in there. I have these balls, and I think I'm going to top these off with a ball, and I might be putting beads in there too. I've got over here on the side, I've got some beads that I thought would be kind of cool to work with and add some sparkle, even though they're the boys that are getting them too. If you're getting something from me, you're always going to have some sparkle, because I like sparkle. So they don't mind it. They like everything I make them. And so there's some beads right there. So these wooden beads, I was thinking about putting, I grabbed 3 different sizes from my stash. I have a giant stash of wooden beads. And what I was thinking about doing is a couple different things. One is I can paint them white and just leave them white. I can, or any color for that matter. I can put different colors on them. I can do whatever I want. But what I was thinking about doing was painting it white and decoupaging some Halloween napkin on there. That's a lot of steps, and well, my count is at 48, so I'm thinking, why not just make 50, and just in that way I have a couple of extra even for myself, or maybe I want to give one to my friend. So so we're gonna stay between, well, it's about 50. I'm gonna make 50 tassels. It's gonna be a lot of work. So if I paint these white and then decoupage napkin, that might be too ambitious for me. That might be too much work. So I'm thinking I can also just paint them a solid color and leave them at that. But if I take acrylic paint, like a black acrylic paint, and I water it down, it'll become like a stain. And then I can do it like a stain, and then I can put like something that's shimmery or something like that, so it picks up different colors. That might be a really good alternative, and then I can just put beads on it. Actually, you've talked me into it. That's what I'm going to do. Now, last year I was making these little pieces right here, these little ghosts, and well, I wasn't making them. I've got these from the dollar store, so I'm hoping they still have them. So these ghosts, I was painting these. I painted the back black. I was gonna do something with these last Halloween, and I never finished it. So I have a whole bunch of these. I need, in all, between the ghosts and the pumpkins, doesn't matter what they have, I need 20 more of them to finish this project. So if they have them at the dollar store still, I'm going to pick them up, because I was thinking that on the tassel, that will be something I attach. So it'll be something that can come off, but check this out. Let me see if I can get one down here for you. So here's the tassel right there. And wouldn't that be cute to have like a little ghost hanging off of it? Or a pumpkin. Except I can't just leave it like that. I'm going to go to the other side of this table, and I'm going to show you what I have in mind. Okay, I am back. And so here's something else I have in mind. So I thought I can't just leave them plain. I can't just, technically, I guess that's plain. So I took that pumpkin, and then I painted it. I did a few different things on it. It wasn't hard, and it was actually quite quick to do. Painted the back black, so it doesn't take really that long to do. I just used acrylic paints, and I just used my brushes to make those fun marks on there. like I said, I'm not a painter or drawer. I just go with the flow and see what happens. And I liked what was happening. Now, I have this fabric, so since then, last year, I have picked up this fabric. You've seen this in my haul. And I said I liked both sides of it. It could be in good use for this Halloween. Whoops. I had to pull this out. This is my dog. This is not my dog. Whoops. This is her little handkerchief that goes around her neck that she wears during the month of October. Oh, isn't that so cute? And then I got this book, which, remember this from one of the hauls? I had that really cool tissue paper. So I also, along with these tassels, I need to make some kind of little candy holder. I'm going to give the kids all a full-size candy bar. They'll make my life easier. And then so I'll just I'll make like a little holder with a tag. And then I think I'm going to use some of this stuff with it. I'm going to set that down. And then what I have here at the table is I have some more threads and yarns and trims that I like to keep with my Halloween stuff. I was debating whether to put this in the tassel, and I decided not to because I want them to be able to hang their tassels all year long and not to be, I mean, to me it's Halloween themed with all these colors, but really, if they can't take these pieces, since they can take the pumpkins and the ghosts, but really, since they're going to be able to take these off, they can use it all year long. But I feel like once I put this in there, I take that option away from them. So I won't be doing that. Here I have my book page, and I have some of the black, what's it called, cobweb I can use with my Halloween cards that I'm going to make them. That's what I was trying to say. So they get a candy bar with their, it's like a Halloween card tag thingy. My cards are not like regular cards. So I've got some black lace dress here. I've just got a few things that I pulled. Like I said, I keep all my black stuff together and some fabric, and I got this big giant black satin. Now, with all that, what I'm working on over here with my little pieces is I wanted to dress them up a little bit more. So I took the piece. I have some of this, if you remember, my ribbons that I picked up at the yard sales. So I cut what I did is I put my pumpkin on this fabric, and then I used these scissors here to cut around it. I just held on to it, cut around it the best I could, and I was trying to situate it so that I had those sparkles coming through. And I like it. I like it just like that. It's beautiful. I also have it on this one right here. If I wanted to turn it around, see how pretty that is? Let's see. And then when you put the pumpkin on there, isn't that so adorable? So then it gives you it has a backing on it, which is nice. So when it turns around on the thingamajigger or whatever. But then I thought I want it to be even more than that because I'm extra. I have to be extra. So I took some of that netting, that gold netting, and I put that on there first, and then I stuck my pumpkin, and I was like, bam, that's it. Isn't that so cool? So then I thought, well, I wonder, will it look the same on this, or will it be too much? Too much? Too much? No, I don't think so. It's never too much. Now, my material's all wrinkled, so I'm gonna have to put you on pause for a second. Oh my gosh. Okay, so whoops, my fabric is a little crinkled there. But anyway, so yeah, it's good on there too. I like it. Then I thought, okay, what about my little ghost? Because at first I have my ghost, and I thought, I was cutting up the black lace, and I thought, oh, they can use some cute little dresses, or they don't have to be completely plain and boring. They can have like these little lacy, cobwebby type dresses on. And then I thought, well, I want them to have a cute little back thing too. And I wanted to use that gold in their eyes, like I did the pumpkin, but it wasn't going to show up that well. So I took some of that black satin, and it's really silky on one side and not on the other. I don't think it really matters which side I use. So I laid that down, and then I laid my ghost down, and that looks cool. So I think actually I was this spot here with that and the fabric, and then I remembered, or I was looking for something, and I seen that. That's when I seen this stuff right here, and I thought, oh man, let's just jazz it up. So then I thought, let me try it inside the ghost too. And I'm just gonna have to, that's a big piece, but and I thought, oh my gosh, it looks all creepy and cobwebby with gold cobwebs. So, and then I put that on there. I did try some with it on the outside of the ghost gown, like, or not the outside, but the inside of it. Like, I just thought I didn't like that. I did have it in here. Whoops. Goodness. I did have it on the inside. You know. And I didn't like that as much. I really liked just the lace. Just the lace like that. So, you know what I mean? So I've got the dress and I can cut different parts of it so they're not all identical. So that's what I came up with. I think they're so cute. Now I do have cats because in these Halloween packs there was cats. Now my cats, I painted them all the same. So pretty much I did all the pumpkins orange, I did all the ghost green, I did all my cats purple. They all have a little bit of gold in them because, you know, I like that gold. And so glad gold came back. And then, but I can't really put anything behind it that was popping out. And I thought maybe I can create a little something and then I can come in here and trim so you would only see right here. I don't know. It's just not really working. I made this cute little bow. I could put there on the tail, maybe by itself. Maybe it doesn't need anything else. Maybe it's just like that. But according to the tassel, now let's just see. So I might have enough pieces all together if I use the cats, but I don't know for sure if I'm gonna do that. In all reality, I mean, it would be easier. I would only have to paint those pumpkins and ghosts and cats instead of, I guess either way. There's like 10 of those cats, 9 of those cats that I have to paint. I still have all of these. Oh my gosh. Anyways, so that's where I'm at. I'm also working on something else that I thought might be kind of cute. And I can do these. This is more like an arts and craft project. However, you can use it on the front of a journal. Like this, you can still use this. So I've got my little skeleton. I mean, I just grabbed one of them off my little thing, which I can show you. If I do this on camera, if I make one, I will do it on the whole thing on camera. So all I did was I took my little skeleton that I got from the dollar store. I cut its little arms off, and I can put those anywhere I want. I haven't painted her yet, or him. I haven't done anything yet. Just cut them off to see kind of what I'm doing. I grabbed one of my little doilies. I have so many of these white ones, and I thought maybe I can just make it like a little ghosty dress. And I just tucked some yarns in there for right now. That's all I'm doing. I have some different flowers. I don't have very many paper flowers. I feel like that's very, ouch, ow, somebody poked me. Oh, it was its foot. It's its little sharp foot here. It got me. And in my mind, I'm thinking sewing needles. But anyhow, so I can put little flowers on them. I've got a few of these little pumpkin buttons. Those are kind of cute. I mean, I don't have to make them all the same, right? I can make them all different. Oh, here's another little dress that I made. But I thought, oh, I can make a little collar up there. I have lots of lace I can use. I mean, like, I can make all kinds of stuff with these. But that's not all. That's not all, because I like to be extra. I also have these paper plates. See? Aren't they cool? And I've been fussy cutting the skulls out of them because why not? Oh my gosh, there's my crazy, he's following me around. My crazy dude. So I think I threw him on there when I was cleaning off my desk. So I've been cutting out these little skeleton heads. Now they're just paper plates, but I can make them a little bit stronger. And I was thinking, instead of all these things that I've already painted, which, I mean, gosh, what a waste. Or I can just add something else to it, or I can put this with the candy, or vice versa. And I can just hang these little skulls off of them. So, off the tassels. Oh, let's see. Let's see. I feel like that's kind of cute, too. Anyhow, I have a stack of these plates. And then I also have these plates here, which I really like this guy. He's super big, and I thought, gosh, wouldn't he make a cool tag? Oh my gosh. He's going to be the tag. He's going to be the candy holder. Okay. Okie dokie. Alright, so maybe he'll be the tag, and then I can use these little guys as a little hangy-dangy thing, and then that way he's got a buddy. Oh my gosh. I love hanging out with you guys and talking my way through this because you always help me out. The other thing I have here to play with if I want on this one is, so these are the cupcake holders. See what I'm talking about? Like one-handed Sandra here. So they go around your cupcakes, you know, to make cute cupcakes. But I bought them because I like to, I can cut them out. I can use them any way I want, but they're just paper. They're like like a cardstock. You know, if you would put through your machine, you know, what's that machine called? I have one. It's a Big Shot. You know, it's like a, what are those things called that you take out? The Thinlet's what you use to make them. Cannot think. Oh my gosh. Okay. Well, anyhow, I have spider webs too. So I just thought, wouldn't that be cool to use? I can cut those pieces out. I can use them in a junk journal if I want to. It's got spiders on it, and I'm supposed to be spidery, but I can't cut it right now because I can't do all this one-handed. But I can also, I was thinking about using these to kind of, you know, just dress up his little head there, or even on the big guy here. You know, like he can wear. Oh my gosh, there's his monocle. Oh my gosh. Okay. Yeah. Oh, I just cannot even stop myself. So, and I don't want to. And then I also bought this at a yard sale. So this was $5 and it was a punch. Now punches are expensive anyways, but when I seen spiderweb punch for $5, I was like, I'm not even gonna dicker on the price. I took it. Heck yeah. So I got that, I think 2 years ago. And so that's where I'm at with my Halloween stuff. I also, at my disposal, I have, well, my broom to clean up after myself. I have I just got some pieces here, some things that I've used throughout the years, made parts and pieces. I always save them. Some other stuff, just some fun things I can stick in their little papers. Oh, some more cobweb. I've got parts and pieces down here, things that I've painted and colored. I've got cardstock that I would use for my junk journals, or not my junk journals, but for my Halloween stuff, for all my grands and all the little kids that are around me. Here's some stuff that I've made in the past. Oh, I can give you an example. So I said I wasn't a card maker, but so okay, those are just some things I put on their card. Anyhow, this was the first time I ever bought DigiKits and I did it in Halloween. So this is 2018. These were just some extras that I had, and this was my first time working with in the junk journal world, and I thought, oh, I'm gonna try and mix that with my cards and see if I can make a card for the kids. So this was the back of their cards. This was my first, basically my first junk journal card, I guess you would call it, type thing. And so I just used like some different yarns, and I made little bows, and I used the gauze that I dyed, and I used DigiKit stuff, and then I hand wrote on there. I did some stamping on there. I always write the year. I just did some little dots around the frame just to make it pop out a little bit on that one. These were the two that were my least favorite out of all the cards that I made, and then all the kids got this in their stuff. So that's the kind of cards I do. It's just they're not like a regular card. Anyhow, let me know what you think about this. I'm pretty excited. This just all came together. This was not my plan for this year. It is far from the plan that I had this year. And the plan that I had this year, I may never do. But there you go. I'm going to get to making it, and I can show more of it as I'm making it if you like. Just let me know. Okay, so then I'm looking. I just can't stop. I'm supposed to be upstairs making dinner, an hour ago, and now the dinner time is done. I don't know what I'm going to do. All right, so anyhow, I just keep going. What if I just take two of those little skulls and make a necklace? Isn't that cute? And that can be another little dingle, a little hangy thingy. Oh my gosh, if I have time, I have to make 50 of these. So I need to cut out 50 of these. I need to cut out 100 of these. And then I need to make 50 tassels, and if I have time, and then I want to back all of these, and then they have to have like a little holder on them to hold their candy. And then if I have time, I may just, I was thinking about doing some embossing on this, just to, like, in his eyes. I think that has to happen. Really, I mean, I only have to do it to 50 of them. Only. But then when I'm doing it, I'm going to want to do them. So I only have to do, let's see, 150. That's it. That's it. It's just 150. I can do it. I can do it. I can do it. All right. I'm so excited. I hope you enjoyed this little video of me doing absolutely nothing but showing you my stuff that I want to do, and that I'm so excited. I will make them, and then I will make 1 or 2 of them on video for you. So I'll have a prototype. I'll be almost done, or I'll do it in between somewhere. And then, because I still need to use my jelly plate prints, and I want to incorporate these into them, so I'm thinking like they can be the backs of these, and then I can write on them. I always use my originals with the kids because I want them to have my original. I mean, I feel silly calling it my art, but I guess I arted it, right? So I also have these black beads right here that are cheaper, but they're just so fat right there, and I just want to use like a thin, I don't know. I've got options. I've got lots and lots of options, so I'm so excited. I will talk to you later, my friends. I'll see you on the next video. Enjoy all your moments. Bye.